Hi, I'm Jesse Hammer. At the risk of sounding repetitious, thanks for being here. So I've noticed that when I listen to songs that are historically recognized as very good, like I don't know, Hotel California, for example, I noticed that there's often long instrumental breaks without the singers themselves doing anything. So I think it's fairly, one might notice that there's probably some sort of artistic benefit to doing so. What I would ask is, what is that benefit?
The benefit of having a long instrumental break?
Yes.
Well, I think back in the day with songs like that, it was a different animal. Like, I came up listening to like records like that. Like, I listened to like Led Zeppelin, you know, jammed out on Stairway to Heaven for 7.5 minutes. I think it's indicative of, you know, at that time, that music is like guitar-focused rock. So a lot of it's about like the, you know, the big guitar solo, where you can get away with that. I think nowadays, everything is being contracted. So I think that, you know, long instrumental bridges have been kind of removed because everything's on a time schedule. If you look at radio, they're trying to play as many songs as they can, and Spotify only counts a stream at 30 seconds. So they want to hook you quick, and they want you to play that song again and again. So it's kind of a bummer because, you know, I mean, who doesn't love a good guitar solo or an instrumental break? And I think there's still room for that musically, probably more in a synchronization area, which is like when we put music to picture, or score, for instance. You know, there's still room for that, but you know, it's definitely cool to have just instrumental music. It's just, commercially speaking, it's difficult to monetize if you've got this big long thing in the middle. So it's not saying it's a good or bad thing, it's just kind of the way it's gone, I would say.
Can't believe you just dissed the guitar solo from Hotel California. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's a different time in history. Electric guitar was still like in its development stage, so people are interested in the sound of it, just like you're interested in DJ culture now. So you can have a drop that lasts for, you know, if you're in a club, it's going to last for 2 minutes. It's not 7 minutes, but you know, music traditionally is at the front edge of culture, so it's whatever sounds exciting. You can't get enough of it, and then combine that with a little ADD and just general what it takes to stimulate the average human being's mind versus 100 years ago, and it all kind of makes sense. So I think, you know, when I hear Hotel California, as a guitar player, I loved it when I was 14 years old because it was, you admire the craftsmanship of it. When I listen to it now, I change the station. I'm with you. I think you have to you got to let these things go and you move on and you understand that music's in a different place. And when I hear an instrumental break in a Bruno Mars song and horns are blasted, or I'm listening to a Kygo song and it's like, I get it. It's the same thing that the Eagles were doing. It was like, let the music breathe and just feel it. Just different sound. So I think you have to just accept that, and you'll kind of maybe appreciate it and see it through the lens that maybe your parents and grandparents saw, that, you know, their generation's music.